Welcome back to the Rewound Radio DJ Hall of Fame, produced by John Troll. I'm Alan Sniffen, and this week it's Dan Ingram from the 1991 Rock and Roll Radio Greats Reunion, as heard on radio station WCBS FM in New York City. We've been featuring a DJ from that 1991 reunion every month or so, and in chronological order in which the shows originally aired that weekend. During the first three shows, we've heard Harry Harrison, Joe O'Brien, and Ron Lundy, joined by other DJs in the studio or on the phone. The Dan Ingram show that we're about to hear is a little different, as Dan is solo for most of it. It's also worth noting that Dan was not yet a CBS FM employee at this time. In fact, he had not been an employee of any New York station since July of 1985, when he left 92.3 WKTU. His commercial voiceover career was in full swing, so he was not exactly unemployed. Yet there was continuing groundswell for him to return to DJing, as you will hear from some of the comments on this air check. And in fact, Dan would be hired just a few months later at CBS FM. It's remarkable how comfortable he sounds behind the CBS FM microphone on this show. On this Radio Greats weekend, Dan was given a full 3-hour shift, and we'll hear all of it, courtesy of Charlie Maynard. So, let's go back 21 years ago to Saturday, June 8th, 1991 at 1 in the afternoon, and listen to Dan Ingram from the 1991 Rock and Roll Radio Greats Reunion on CBS FM and here on Rewound Radio.
Let there be jingle.
It's the Rock and Roll Radio Greats Weekend. 101 WCBS FM.
No chemo savvy. Dan Ingram proud to be amongst you.
Remember your favorite DJs on 101 CBS FM.
The Rock and Roll Radio Greats Reunion Weekend with me, Dan Ingram, and the Four Tops.
They
This is for sale. Well, we didn't sell it again. The Four Tops on CBS FM 101.1. I'm Dan Ingram, proud to be amongst you, and thank you to Robert of the Bronx for saying such wonderful things. He says, were you ever going to do an autobiography? I started one, but the papers are all locked up in a place where I used to live 6 years ago, and when the lawyers get that settled, I will do that. Will I ever be back on New York radio? If somebody wants me, I will. On 7777, how come there was no promotion? Well, it's because we were not too proud of ourselves, actually. No, because no one even thought of it. I did, but, and that's what happened. Jody said, when should she roll her bod? Okay, Jody, roll your bod. Roll your bod. And we're going to have an honor group each hour because we got 3 hours. So the honor group of this hour is first one that I think really should be an honor group all the time. Vietnam veterans. If you're a vet from them, you are in the honor group this hour. The Everly Bros are devoted to yours. All right.
Darling, you can count on me till the sun dries up the sea. Until then, I'll always be devoted to you. I'll be yours through endless time. I'll adore your charm sublime. Guess by now you know that I'm devoted to you. I'll never hurt you, I'll never lie, I'll never be untrue. I'll never give you reason to cry. I'd be unhappy if you were blue. Through the years my love will grow. Like a river it will flow. It can't die because I'm so devoted to you. I'll never hurt you, I'll never lie, I'll never be untrue. I'll never give you reason to cry. I'd be unhappy if you were blue. Through the years my love will grow. Like a river it will flow. It can't die because I'm so devoted to you.
Oh, yes. Devoted to yours. Chris, that's right before they broke up, wasn't it? Something like that. Well, anyway. Actually, they sang that singing into a mirror. Oh, yeah. This show is, say my name, please, first. I love those. That's very good. I have that in my bathroom. It's wonderful. I go in there. Kind of, oh, thank you very much. I feel much at home now. That's like most studios. They're kind of like, no, anyway, this show is sponsored in part by Petland Discounts. Now, I know you're thrilled about that, but I met Neil Padron, who is the president of the whole shebang. He's the guy who does the commercials. Nice guy and got great quality for you. You can bring your home to life when you take a visit to Petland Discounts. My home, it's alive, right? For 26 years. It's been that long? Petland Discounts has been supplying your pet with everything he or she or it needs to stay healthy and happy, and to cut down the population, your pet should be an it. Anyway, that's my opinion. Petland Discount carries over 5,000 items, including Whisper Aquarium air pumps. Whisper air pumps come in 14 different sizes to accommodate every aquarium, and Whisper Aquarium air pumps are quiet, they're efficient, and no matter which one you choose, comes with a 2-year limited warranty, and there's nothing as beautiful and relaxing as an aquarium in your home. Well, maybe one or two, but it certainly is fun. I could sit and just stare at an aquarium for hours. So visit your local Petland discounts today. They've got 60 locations. Boy, they've really expanded. So anyway, there's bound to be a Petland discount near your place. Petland Discounts, where the employees share the love you have for your pet. And Petland Discounts is proud to be a sponsor of the Radio Greats Weekend on CBS FM 101.1.
Hey, ladies, don't even think that men haven't noticed the women's revolution you're waging quietly under our noses. First, you get us to eat quiche. Then you start borrowing our clothes, our pinstripes, our boxer shorts. Now you're sending men flowers. Well, we like it. So all your efforts to teach us to be sensitive have paid off. Men like getting flowers. We love it. So touche. And remember that earring you lost? We're wearing it.
Florists turn feelings into flowers. The American Floral Marketing Council.
The BMW Museum Munich. On display in the huge modern hall are BMW's finest automobiles, from its earliest racing vehicles through the latest 3, 5, and 7 series models. Today, an exhibit is being opened in honor of the first new series designation in 13 years. Within it stands BMW's crowning achievement, the 850i Touring Coupe.
New 850i.
Its 12-cylinder, 296 horsepower engine, fully integrated seatbelt design, and leather-lined interior make the 850i a seamless blend of safety, performance, and luxury. And its sleek aerodynamic lines would make it at home in any museum. Arrange for a viewing of the 850i at your nearest BMW dealer and see the difference between an ordinary touring coupe and the ultimate driving machine.
The Radio Greats, all weekend long on 101 CBS FM.
With a high in the low 80s, the outlook for Monday is mixed clouds and sun, a shower possible, high in the mid 80s. Nice weekend, 83 degrees right now. I should be out there with you instead of in here with me. Our word for the day, actually it's the word for the hour because I'm going to do 3 of them, is caisson. Caisson means having much too much to drink, right? Or being in love with someone is a caisson too, I guess. We'll go on with that. It's 17 minutes past 1 o'clock. And before I go any further, I want to say hello to Bob Dayton, who won't be able to be here. He's not feeling well. Bob, our hearts go out to you, and feel better, get better, and good luck and all that sort of stuff to you. Bob Dayton, who was one of the rock and roll radio greats. And I would like to I have here the remaining variable Wiebelfritzer, which the late Babalu Lewis, and we're doing a tribute to him tonight at about, I think it's 1:30 a.m., something like that. His variable Wiebelfritzer, if you put this in and you push this little thing called the time slide, it makes the past come back. We're going to... Now,
This is Napoleon the 14th. I'm utterly mad about cousin Brucey. Ho-ho, he plays my record. He played it first. I know he did. He said he did. I heard him do it, and he's coming to take me away to WCBS.
Scott Muni and cousin Brucey and everybody's down there. Hello, Scott Shaw. Bruce, come right in.
Hiya, Dan. Boy, I'll tell you, the crowd is really restless. They're yelling down there on Park Avenue, we want the Beatles. And I got news, everybody down there on Park Avenue and listening to WABC, WABC, Paul and Ringo. Paul and Ringo will be with us in a few minutes.
I just want to ask, would you like it if for the rest of the show we played nothing but Beatles records? Okay, you got a deal right here. Beatles music on your Ingram flanker on 77 Radio, New York town.
The Beatles Spectacular is really moving. On 77 WABC.
Oh, you got to know it's good. Yeah, Scott Show. What's happening?
Ringo is here. Ringo is here on WABC.
Oh, boy, does that take you back with memories. Woo-hoo! 10,000 kids out there, and they were singing along with our jingles and having a wonderful time. Boy, that was the first time I realized there were so many people out there who listen to this nonsense. Well, you bought it. Here it is, and the price is right.
101 CBS FM, where the action is. It's the rock and roll Radio Greats Weekend.
With me, Dan Ingram and Joey D and the Starlighters, taking you back with the Peppermint Trust right here on CBS FM.
Well, they got a new dance and it goes like this. Yeah, the name of the dance is the Peppermint Twist. Would you like
yeah part. It's the best part of the whole record. They really go crazy. The Radio Greats Weekend on CBS FM 101.1. I'm Dan Ingram and proud to be amongst you.
Dan Ingram.
I wish you'd take something for that.
You got a place you want to make a home. Warm and cozy and all your own. And Rickle helps you do it better.
This week, Rickle helps you do it better for less with Lucite Maximum Interior Flat Latex Wall Paint for just $10.87 a gallon. Give your home a designer look with one of Lucite's 800 custom colors. You get a beautiful flat latex finish with just one coat, and Lucite carries a 12-year warranty. And while you're there, don't forget to enter Rickle's Trip to the Stars sweepstakes. Grand prize includes airfare for 2 to L.A., a stay at the Beverly Hilton, a tour of Paramount Studios, Yankees vs. Angels tickets, plus a pair of studio seats for the Arsenio Hall show. Stop by the Rickle nearest you for details.
Rickle helps you do it better.
All right, thank you. That's wonderful. The sale ends today in New York and New Jersey. No purchase necessary for contest. You got to be 18 or older. The entries must be received by today. So get in there, get into Rickles and do that right away. Before I forget, I would like to thank Bob Sagendorf for pushing buttons for me today. He pushed one before, and a trap door opened up where the disc jockey usually sits. This studio is really equipped.
Of the many parks in New York, there's one where the sound of music fills the air. A park where bells ring and animals run wild 9 times a day, much to the delight of the visitors. The name of this park, beautiful Belmont Park, where you can enjoy the lush grounds and comfortable surroundings while you thrill to the excitement of world-class thoroughbred racing 9 times a day. For over 75 years, Belmont Park has been the most exciting park in New York. After all, in what other park does the scenery move like this?
Oh, that's good. The horses are racing at Belmont Park. Come on in and enjoy the fine cuisine, the beautiful ambiance, some of the most exciting thoroughbreds in the world. Oh, I love the ponies. Every year, nearly 500,000 people come to beautiful Belmont Park to watch racing history in the making. How about you, Kimosabe? This year, why not join them, huh? Belmont Park is open Wednesday through Monday. Post time is 1 p.m. Take the Cross Island Parkway to exit 26D. Okay? Okay, go on and watch those things go. They really do. The following commercial is sponsored by the state of New Jersey.
New Jersey has a first-time homebuyers plan that can help the American dream come true for you. You might be surprised how easy it is to qualify. In some cases, a family can earn up to $75,000 a year and still get help. There's also a special buy and fix it program with a single loan to buy and repair a handyman special. And they have a low-interest fixed-rate mortgage requiring as little as 5% down. This is Governor Jim Florio, inviting you to find out how the New Jersey Housing and Mortgage Finance Agency can help put owning a home within your reach. Because a house is more than just 4 walls and a roof. The house is warmth and memories, being part of a community. Call 1-800-NJ-HOUSE for the plan that fits your needs. That's 1-800-NJ-HOUSE. And be part of something that's good for you and good for New Jersey.
That's beautiful. I feel like I've done something really worthwhile. Just got a call. This good takes back. A chap by the name of Bernie Wagonblast. We had Bernie on when the first shadow traffic report started, many years ago. And the guy who was a program director at the time said, well, a Wagonblast is a little, Dan's going to make a mess. Why don't we call you by another name? Dan, what name would you suggest? And I remembered a show called I Love a Mystery that had Jack Packard, Doc Young, and Reggie York or something like that as the 3 protagonists. And I said, call him Jack Packard. It fits, it's like traffic stuff anyway. So Jack Packard was on 79 and 80 on the American Bread Crumbling Company with me, and he says the traffic is still heavy out there. Thank you very much. A couple other people call, the phones are busy. Bob of Westchester said we miss you and remember listening in the Bronx playing stickball on a transistor radio. That must have been difficult. Dave Raby of Flemington, New Jersey says thanks for the weekend. Listen to you guys growing up in Cleveland. That's something they never told you, at WABC when it was on on the air was a number 5 ranked station in Philadelphia. But that's the truth. Tom Tortello says, tell the story of the April Fool's joke, please. Oh, that's when they had me patched off the air, and I didn't know I wasn't on the air. I was doing a whole show in a dead studio, and they had Bob Dayton around the corner, and he was on, swinging, having a good time, and every once in a while they'd turn me on. And finally, I looked, and I saw the little needle kicking on the meter when I wasn't talking, so I found them out. Josh Silverstein says, listening, long time, thanks for the laughs and memories. Don't stay away too long. Okay, we got tons of other things and stuff, and faxes, and all kinds of stuff. Oh, yes, the word for the hour is Keisan. Keisan is Japanese for the letter after J and before R.
101 CBS FM, where the action is.
Friend, it's Dusty Hatru Springfield. And you don't have to say you love me, but don't roll over unless you do. On CBS FM 101, the Rock and Roll Radio Greats Weekend Huzzah!
When I said I needed you, you said you would always stay. It wasn't me who changed, but you, and now you've gone away. Don't you see that now you've gone, and I'm left here on my own, that I have to follow you and beg you to come home. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, I can't help but love you, but believe me, I'll never tie you down. Left alone with just a memory, life seems dead and so unreal. All that's left is loneliness. There's nothing left to feel. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, you don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand.
Stop fetching. I believe you. All right. You don't have to say you love me. That was Dusty Springfield. She was great. Whatever happened to Dusty? She have any other records after that? I think she had one. I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was, huh?
She met a can of Pledge.
She met a can of Pledge. Tell Bubba to come in and take care of you, please. The Impalas had a record way back in doo-wop time, which had 2 titles. It was Sorry and I Ran All the Way Home. And it started right from the get-go, right there.
Sorry, oh so sorry. Uh-oh. I ran all the way home to say I'm sorry. What can I say? I ran all the way. Yeah. I ran all the way home. Now I'm sorry, sorry, sorry.
Radio Reunion on 101 CBS FM.
Remember that one from 71? Right here on CBS FM 101.1. The Rock and Roll Radio Greats Weekend. I'm Dan Ingram, proud to be amongst you. And thank you to Tanya from South Salem, who says she's enjoying the weekend. Worked at WOR-FM. Love to Dan, thank you. And my raunchy sense of humor? Moi? No. Natalie of Whitestone says, is it true that you called Howard Cosell a baboon on WABC? No. I just talked about the fact that Howard Cosell was the only man I ever knew who had a pet rat on a leash. And he used to walk into the ABC building. And let's see here. Ralph from the Bronx says, have you air checks from Blackout in 1965? Yes, I do have it somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's on a roll of tape, which is probably in the basement of somebody's garage or something. But what happened was it was 5:27 and everything just got dark all of a sudden. I went out to the transmitter, and oddly enough, they had power in Lodi, New Jersey that night, and WABC was on the air all night long. I know I was sitting out there doing the first talk show. That was before ABC went all talk, of course, and became laughingly known in the business as Hoberman's Doberman. But anyway, Steve of Plainview says, will you talk about the incident with the Schick House commercial? I can't do that because I said a bad word when I was doing a Schick House commercial once. And this is CBS FM, which is a class act, and they don't want to have that kind of stuff. But thank you, Steve, for calling. Pat Stewart of Ramsey says, great to have you back, Dan. Where are you working now? I'm not right here on CBS FM. This is it. Bob of Sayreville, New Jersey says, we missed you. Welcome back. Thank you. Linda Barbachia said, whatever happened to Gary Stevens on WMCA? Well, Linda, who's on Staten Island, I should tell you that Gary Stevens is a major broadcast executive, owning and or operating or running or influencing many, many stations. He's really a success story, and we're happy for him. Let's see here. What happened with brief showers? Bruce will be in to tell you about that. I'm going to let Bruce tell you about brief showers. Tommy of Passaic says they're having a ball. That's good. A cotillion, no doubt. And let's see here. Art Rooney, the PD of WXMC in Morris County, says Dan is his idol, and he still has his Kemosabe card. Well, there are a lot of strange people in the world, and some of them become program directors, I guess. Debbie of Huntington, can you play a Beatles doubleheader? No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play a Dion DiMucci record from 1962. If this was ever a summertime song, this is it. Lovers Who Wander.
When she kissed me, I was born, then she said goodbye. Then I knew right away I was born to cry. Now I'm happy and the joke's on her, 'cause I found that place for lovers who wander, yeah, whoa. She took my love, said she's not coming back. Thought my world and my sky would all turn to black. Now I see the light, I'm wise to her, 'cause I found that place for lovers who wander, yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. Dun, da, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. Dun, da, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. Dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 da. I walked around, I'm thinking about her, never thought I could live without her. She broke my heart, I really showed it. Look at me now, you never know it. Now my story can be told with a smiling face. I'm the luckiest guy in a human race. All my love and dreams are gone for her, 'cause I found that place for lovers who wander, yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, she took my love, you see, oh, she doesn't bother me, yeah, I found that place to be, yeah, yeah, I walk around, I'm thinking about her, I never thought I could live without her. She broke my heart, I really showed it. Look at me now, you'd never know it now. My story can be told with a smiling face. I'm the luckiest guy in the human race. All my love and dreams are gone for her, 'cause I found that place for lovers who wander, yeah.
Double speed there in the end. I forgot that. Yeah, that was the follow-up record to Run Around Sue. Sounded more like Run Around Sue than Run Around Sue did, remember? Lovers Who Wander, Dion, from 1962 on CBS FM 101.1. I'm Dan Ingram, and we're playing music for you right here.
American Airlines is proud to announce we're on our way to London. This July, American will introduce 5 non-stops a day from the New York area to London's Heathrow and Gatwick airports. And for a limited time, members of our Advantage Travel Awards program will earn double miles for round-trip flights. Plus, you can also earn a free companion ticket to use for subsequent travel if you fly full-fare first or business class. So come with us this summer when American begins flying to London from cities across the U.S. and becomes the #1 American airline to London.
Yes, indeed. The Advantage offer is good through August 31st, 1991. Some restrictions apply, and all Advantage rules apply. I like the restrictions myself. Whip me up in timing. The schedules are subject to change, of course. The Queen, too.
Buy a reliable Toyota Camry from your Toyota dealer right now, and he'll hit your hot buttons. Toyota Camry, the #1 car in its class for problem-free operation. operation. And right now, your Toyota dealers have all the Camrys you want and all the hot buttons, like option package savings and factory-to-dealer incentive savings, or combined savings that add up to hundreds. These buttons are red hot, and there's plenty more buttons to push, like special financing for qualified customers, dealer discounts, lease deals, special hours, and immediate delivery on all in-stock models. You want your hot buttons? You got them with Camry. And Toyota dealers have more Camry choices for you than ever before. There's never been a better time to get the Toyota Camry you want the way you want it. So get over to your Toyota dealer now and get your Camry. He knows what buttons to push, and he's pushing them right now. I love what you do for me, Toyota.
Thank you. Hurry into your Tri-State Toyota dealer. It's the only place you can push all the hot buttons on the cars and trucks you want, especially the ones for savings. Toyota, I love what you do for me. Let me push a button here and see what happens.
Father's Day, 1991 at Newmark and Lewis.
Okay, so you really don't understand the meaning of Father's Day until you're a father. It used to be giving a tie was all right. Not anymore. See, I only want to give the best, as long as it's the best value. That's why I go to where Dad always took me, Newmark and Lewis. I'm confident there. I get great advice on a vast array of top brand home electronics, appliances, and home office products. And if Dad happens to want a camcorder instead of the cellular phone I got him, no problem. He can exchange it. But the best thing about Newmark and Lewis is their low price. It's guaranteed to be the lowest price for the life of the gift I buy. Now, nobody else gives you a guarantee on audio, video, and appliances like that. You see, some things you learn from your dad, but some things you learn from yourself.
Right now, Newmark and Lewis has some very special Father's Day gifts at very special prices. Newmark and Lewis, low prices and a great deal more.
Reunion CBS FM.
Grant. The Dade Park Five will now not play their instruments.
Oh, can't you see that she's mine? We've been together for a long, long time. I get the trying so very hard to pull us apart. But we don't care what they say. We're gonna keep our love in this way. Or if they break us up, you know I'll only break my heart. And don't you know I love her so? And I'll never, never let her go. No matter what the people may say.
Ingram, and congratulations and thanks to Don and Rosalie Lamonto of Hopatcong, New Jersey, for living in a town with a weird name. No, I just say that. Anyway, he has the original Good Guy sweatshirt. Best of luck to all. That's too bad, Don. I'm sorry you called to tell me that. Jim in Staten Island used to do homework listening to Dan, and he got straight A's. Boy, I'll tell you, that's okay. I've found if you listen to me on the air a lot during the ABC days, if you drink a lot of water, it eventually will wash out of your body, and you'll be normal again, like other people. Sharon of Wurtsboro says, really enjoying the weekend, going back to old neighborhood. It's like going back to the old neighborhood. The old neighborhood isn't there anymore. Don't go there, Sharon. Bruno from Brooklyn, whatever. Where's Bob Dayton? Where is he? Well, Bob, I think I told you, and I guess that's when they called in. Bob is not feeling well and won't be with us for this weekend, but Bob's around, and we're hoping he'll be feeling better real soon. Gary Wilhelm, originally from Terrytown and now in L.A., and his brother Brad is taping the whole weekend for him in L.A. You know what a guy did once that I thought was insane? He told me about it. He had a tape of me going on the air, the whole thing, all the music and everything, and at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, he'd start the show in his car, in his tape machine, with the top down, and turn it up real loud, and people would walk over and they'd hear this show. The times were all right, everything was, exactly on time, and people would say, wow, you got a great radio in that car. Fats Domino.
Hello, Josephine. How do you do? Do you remember me, baby? Like I remember you. You used to laugh at me and holler, woo, woo, woo. I used to walk you home. I used to hold your hand. You used to use my umbrella every time it rained. You used to cry so much, it was a crying shame. You used to live over yonder by the railroad track. When it rained, you couldn't walk. I used to tote you on my back. Now you're trying to make believe it wasn't no days like that. Hello, Josephine. How do you do? Do you remember me, baby? Like I remember you. You used to laugh at me and holler, woo, woo, woo.
Domino. Woo! 1960 music on CBS FM 101.1. I'm Dan Ingram, proud to be amongst you. I do this now. Okay, yes, go right ahead, sir. Free help in reading for adults. Call 486-278-8948 tutor who will work with you on a one-to-one basis. It's free. It's confidential. It works. Call Literacy Volunteers of America, Nassau County, Inc. Incorporated. 51648-627-889. Kibis Thumb. No. At CBS FM with you in Mind.
Do you have the carpet jitters? That funny feeling you get when you need a new carpet but don't know where to go, what to buy, or how much to spend? Well, put the jitters to rest. Give Giant Carpet a try. Their prices are always low. And at Giant, there's no pressure to buy. Our professionals help you make the choice from one of America's largest selections. And the service doesn't stop there. You can get 48-hour delivery. Guaranteed quality installation. Giant even checks in afterwards to be sure you're satisfied. And all this week at Giant Carpet, they're having their famous half-price carpet sale. Over 100,000 square yards of quality wall-to-wall carpet carpet in a host of colors, styles, and fibers reduced to half their regular price. Get 100% nylon heather tones for just $9.99. Or DuPont Stainmaster Saxony Plush, only $16.99 installed, including padding and custom stairwork. Carpet and installation unconditionally guaranteed for the life of the carpet. So hurry to Giant now through Tuesday and get your new carpet at a great price. Half price. Only at Giant Carpet.
What's that cool going on? What's that silver so cool? What's that shiver on a steamy summer day? What's that icy electric? What's that feeling sensation? What's that light that takes your breath away? That's the taste of real refreshment. That's the real love dying home. That's the taste of real refreshment. That's the real love dying home. It's a real cola taste. It's a wonderful calorie. The only one that's real, the one that sets you free. That's the taste of real refreshment.
This is a low-interest commercial. In fact, you won't find a commercial of lower interest anywhere on your radio dial. That's because from now until June 29th, the Bank of New York is offering the lowest interest rates on more loans than any other major bank in Greater New York. We're also offering some of the most flexible terms. So if you need money for a new car, some home improvements, or if you want a tax-saving homeowner's loan, there's only one place to look. And you won't have to look very far, because there are more than 220 Bank of New York branches. Naturally, these are all 60-minute loans. So if you call 1-800-942-1784, we can usually have an answer for you in 60 minutes or less. But don't wait too long. Like your old car, these low-interest loans won't last forever. The Bank of New York, member FDIC, an equal opportunity lender.
CBS FM.
Oh, that's good. And this is good. It's Elton John at CBS FM 101.1. A little bit of Crocodile Rock for you. The honor group this hour of Vietnam veterans. If you're in Nam, you did your time there. You are in the honor group. And we salute you.
I remember when rock was young. Me and Susie had so much fun. Holding hands and skimming stones. Had a local Chevy and a place of my own. But the biggest kick I ever got was on a thing called the Crocodile Rock. While the other kids were rocking around the block, we were hopping and bopping to the Crocodile Rock. Well, a song and shout and make your feet just can't keep still. I never
I love that part. Elton John. That's what they used to call Orson Welles in Spain, as I recall. His bathroom, they call it that. Well, no, it's the word for the day is caisson. Actually, the word for the hour. Caisson is a French roll. We all know that, right? No. A caisson is a dozen sousons. Something in that neighborhood. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, now on CBS FM 101.1, we present the further adventures of Newsman.
101. Big celebration going on in Washington. 86 degrees, sunny at CBS FM. I'm Tony Warren. America's tribute to the Persian Gulf warriors started this morning with President Bush. In an emotional tribute to those who died in the war, he said, the U.S. risked its greatest asset in the fight for freedom. Its sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, husbands and wives. Hundreds of thousands of people are marching in the biggest military parade since World War II. At the head of the parade, General Norman Schwarzkopf. These spectators were thrilled.
I swear if he wasn't married, I'd marry him myself. He's wonderful. He did great.
I think he's fantastic. If he runs for prez, I'm all for him.
In Free Kuwait today, a martial law court handed down the first death sentence at the Iraqi collaborators' trials. It was to a man accused of joining the Iraqi Popular Army and providing information to the Iraqis. And the UN is playing a greater role in helping Kurdish refugees returning to northern Iraq. Colonel Don Kirchenhofer, a U.S. spokesman, says 8,700 Americans are still there.
There are a few things left to do. There's still some sanitation, some electricity, some work to be done into Hook, but we are drawing closer to completing our mission.
It's been 600 years since Mount Pinatubo has erupted, but officials in the Philippines say the volcano is now spewing ash and steam. The U.S. military is prepared to evacuate nearby Clark Air Base. The Pakistani government says sabotage may have caused a passenger train to collide with a stationary freight train today. 50 people were killed, nearly 200 injured. NASA's management team is aiming for a normal end to the shuttle Columbia's medical mission. A spacewalk to fix a broken seal in the cargo bay doors has been tentatively ruled out. In New York, the next time you take a taxi, you might be able to say charge it. Today's New York Times says 8 taxis have been equipped with an experimental meter that takes American Express cards. And Alexis Welsh of Manhattan was walking her dog toward Central Park about 5:30 this morning. A man walked up behind her near West 69th Street. He stabbed her in the head and then in the back. Police later arrested unemployed Kevin McIver, 34, of Manhattan. Police have no motive for the attack. Mrs. Welsh died at St. Luke's Hospital at 11:15 this morning. 101 Sports and Weather next. CBS FM News Time 2:02.
The time this Saturday and Sunday, June 8th and 9th. The place, all Fortune Off Backyard Stores, the largest backyard source in the country. The event, the lowest prices on backyard furniture ever. Once in a lifetime manufacturer's closeout. Trailer after trailer of backyard furniture at unheard of prices. At Fortune Off. A 5-piece resin dining set with a glass top table and 4 multi-position chairs, just $299. A California Redwood 5-piece seating group, chaise lounge, 2 club chairs and 2 end tables, just $149. 7-foot sunblock patio umbrellas, $24.99. Manufacturers are feeling the pinch. Fortune Off makes their pain your gain. An Arkla dual burner gas grill with a large cooking area and tank included, just $149. A 5-piece extruded resin dining set with 4 high back cushion chairs, $199. Hurry, when they're gone, they're gone. This Saturday and Sunday, June 8th and 9th, at the Fortune Off Backyard Stores in Westbury, Long Island, Wayne, Woodbridge, and Paramus, New Jersey.
CBS FM Sports. Baseball tonight. The Yankees host the Texas Rangers 7:30. Wade Taylor on the mound for the Bombers. And the Mets play the Astros in Houston at 8. Wally Whitehurst starts for New York. And today's Belmont Day, the third leg of the Triple Crown. Strike the Gold and Hansel are favorites among a field of 7. And more music coming up on the Rock and Roll Radio Greats Weekend with Dan Ingram. But first, area chapters of the American Field Service needs more families to host high school exchange students from one of 55 countries. It's bound to be an unforgettable experience and more fun than you can imagine. AFS provides the student, you provide the love. Contact your local AFS chapter before June 10th or call 1-800-AFS-IN-INFO for more information. CBS FM with you in mind. Weekend 101 weather this afternoon, mostly sunny, a high in the low to mid-80s. Clear tonight and comfortable, a low in the mid-60s. Sunny and warm tomorrow, a high in the low 80s. Right now,
mixed clouds and sun on Monday. It's well, the machine says 86. Is
86. That's correct. Then it's 86 degrees. No, it's 86 degrees. Over the 82. 86 degrees in New York. And I'm Tony Warren, taking Dan Ingram alongside of me at CBS FM.
Remember your favorite DJs.
Thank you, Tony. You can put your pants back on now. It's okay. Thank you, Tony. And once again, more music on CBS FM.
I can laugh when things ain't funny. Happy-go-lucky me. Yeah, I can smile when I ain't got no money. Happy-go-lucky me. It may sound silly, but I don't care. I got the moonlight, I got the sun, I've got the stars above. Me and my Billy, well, we both share. Happy-go-lucky love. Well, life is sweet, whoa, sweet as honey. Happy-go-lucky me. I've got the stars above. Me and my Billy, well, we both share. It's happy-go-lucky love. Well, life is sweet, whoa, yeah, sweet as honey. Happy-go-lucky me.
Don't touch me there. I get so I like it. That's Paul Evans. That was the number 15 record from 1960, the year of the dog in music, if you remember that. And we're going to have all 15 records, all 15 of them for you. You're going to love them. That was 15. We're going to work up to the Fendermen are up next. Before we get to them, we would like to say that Glenn Sauter and Bruce Northwood are listening at the Voice of America in Washington, D.C. And what happened with the voice? I mean, you're listening here. You're supposed to be doing work. Anyway, they say if you want, they can push a button and have us airing worldwide. Okay, guys, push the button. We are. We're airing worldwide right now. It's all over the world. I feel such a sense of power. Okay, push the button back and put us right back in New York, please. Thank you. Oh, that was wonderful. Worldwide. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Bruce. We got more music for you on CBS FM 101.1. We do have. Somewhere in the evening, there will be music by the Fendermen. No. Hey, this reminds me. What Dick Sisk called? Is this the ghost of Dick Sisk?
Hi, Dan. Simply hi.
Simply hi.
Dick called yesterday. Dick Sisk, engineer over at...
I remember Dick very well.
Station across the street.
Yes, I do.
He said to tell you hello. And
the American Bread Company.
Absolutely. And you want to talk to Bruce. Listen,
yes.
For all these years...
Yes.
Steady, old fellow.
I'm steady.
For all these years, everybody's been, identifying you and me so close together on the radio and all kind of stuff like that, which is
that's
true.
Right,
we
Dan,
have
you're
been,
right.
And we still are.
Right, Dan.
But, yeah. We go down the street, hi, Dan. I always just go hi.
Hi.
How's Ron? Oh, he's fine. He's dead. Oh, good. Anyway, Dan was, you told me this story about you were checking in the hotel in L.A., Beverly, Wilshire, one of those hotels.
No, it was the Regency, I think it's called now.
In L.A., right?
Yeah.
Well, you tell a story.
You're here, too.
Punch that little red button there. Yeah.
Now, you can talk. What was the hotel we were
At the time, it was called the Registry.
A registry.
Timo Sabi, I must introduce you to Maureen Donnelly, the great love of my life, who is sexier than I am, prettier than I am, a better cook, and my best friend, and made me aware of the term my better half. Anyway, we were checking into a hotel on business for the Screen Actors Guild, because Maureen happens to be president of the Screen Actors Guild in New York. And some guy behind the desk turned to me and said, "Wait a minute, that voice, I know who you are." And I said, "Who am I?" He said, "You're ABC." I said, "Yes." He said, "All those years?" I said, "Yes." He said, "You're Ron Lundy." Well, if you ever have a problem in that hotel with you being registered that day, because I registered as Mr. and Mrs. Ron Lundy. Right. Okay.
Well, we had a general manager of the radio station for about a year or two, that every time he'd see me, he'd say, "Hi, Dan," and every time he'd see you, he'd say, "Hi, Ron," and we used to just go, "Hi."
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah. Hey, they never knew.
So Chuck and I used to have a thing. Whenever we were doing personal appearances together, they'd introduce Chuck Leonard, and I'd I'd stand up, and they'd introduce me, and Chuck would stand up, and we never told them. We just went on. I think we're going to go to the number 13 record. The Brothers 4 are amongst us. 4 guys who were formed while attending the University of Washington. I didn't know they formed them then. Amazing. That's magic. This is Greenfield.
Once there were green fields kissed by the sun. Once there were valleys where rivers used to run. Once there were blue skies with white clouds high above. Once they were part of an everlasting love. We were the lovers who strove through green fields. Green fields are gone now, parched by the sun. Gone from the valleys where rivers used to run. Gone with the cold wind that swept into my heart. Gone with the lovers who let their dreams depart. Where are the green fields that we used to roam? I'll never know what made you run away. How can I keep searching when dark clouds hide the day? I only know there's nothing here for me. Nothing in this wide world left for me to see. But I'll keep on waiting till you return. I'll keep on waiting until the day you learn. You can't be happy while your heart's on the road. You can't be happy until you bring it home. Home to the green fields and me once again.
Greenfields, I remember him well. The Brothers 4 from 1960, our featured year this hour. We're doing a little count up or down or sideways or something. We jumped 1, we hiccuped on 14 was the Mule Skinner Blues, but that tape went, didn't happen. The honor group of the day for this hour, or I should say the honor group of the hour, right, are folks with a sunburn or folks who have had one. You have a sunburn where? You rascal. Roll your bod. Roll your bod. Thank you.
I'm here with a ton of cash, a can of kerosene, and a single match, just to make a point. Because this is the cashback bonus money that's already been earned with the Discover card. The card that pays up to 1% yearly based on annual purchases. And if folks hadn't used the Discover card, what a pity. $100 million up in smoke. Further proof, it pays to Discover, the card that pays you back.
Sure, you protect your skin from the sun at the beach, but what about every day? Well, right now at A&S, Clinique is introducing City Block Daily Face Protector, the new sun protector that's invisible on, with or without makeup. 13 SPF and so sheer and comfortable with no oil and no chemical sunscreens. So start sheltering your skin every day the Clinique way. Ask for Clinique's new City Block Daily Face Protector right now at A&S. It's terrific.
Hi, welcome to the Amoco Pepsi Big Summer Fill-Up.
Catchy name.
Oh, you like it?
I should. It's been the family name for generations. And we're going to sue. I'm Summer Phillips IV. This is my great-granddaddy. Summer Phillips the First. And you can't go around using our family name. Right.
Oh, see, no, I said Summer Fill-Up.
So did we.
No, let me explain. The Amoco Pepsi Big Summer Fill-Up.
Hello? Oh, that's not us, Gramps. Oh.
Is this. Every time you fill up on Amoco gasoline, we take your Amoco Frequent Fill-Up card and punch it.
Oh, the old 1-2 combination. Easy, Gramps.
And after 10 punches, you save $5 on Amoco gasoline.
gasoline. And when you stock up on Pepsi, you can save up to $15 on Amoco gasoline and Pepsi. So come on in and fill up.
We are in.
Right. You can save a total of $20 on Amoco gasoline and Pepsi.
Well, that's good for the entire summer Phillips family. My wife Autumn, my daughter Winter, and my son
Spring.
No, Fred.
Join the Amoco Pepsi Big Summer Fill-Up. Enter to win a racy new 1992 Chevy Cavalier Convertible RS. No purchase necessary. Void in New Jersey. 8-gallon gasoline minimum each purchase.
Entries must be received by August 16th, 1991. Contest open to licensed drivers 18 or older.
The radio breaks all weekend long on 101 CBS FM.
On CBS FM 101.1, we got the Skyliners, and they got Pennies from Heaven, number 12 record from 1960. All right.
Pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven? You'll find your fortunes falling all over town. Make sure your umbrella is upside down. Baby, don't you know? Trade them for a package of sunshine and flowers. Falling all over town. Make sure that your umbrella's upside. Baby, don't you know? Trade them for a package of sunshine and flowers. If you want the things you love, you must have showers. So when you hear the thunder, don't run under the tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you. Big deep breath of the clean fresh air. Put a smile on your face, be a millionaire. The streets outside are paved with gold. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and for me.
Yeah, a little bit of semi-quasi, semi-demi-quavers, modern jazz kind of sound there, the Skyliners, who came out with that tune just a little bit, maybe a couple of months after Bobby Darin dared to do Mac the Knife like Sinatra used to do it. Anyway, that was Jimmy Beaumont's group, you remember that? And it was a tune that, according to Herb Oscar Anderson, was a big hit for Bing Crosby. I don't know about that, but in 1936, I guess Herb was around. I know Bing was. Glenn Sauter and Bruce Norwood did put us on the bird, and we did go around the world on the Voice of America thing. Howard Siegel of Staten Island says he's still laughing and scratching. I say, yes, I am laughing and scratching. I always do that. And both radio stations are that way. They have little animals and things. Captain Frank Macron is listening at Newark, New Jersey at the Firehouse. He's having heavy memories and a happy anniversary to Frank and Kathy. And let's see here. Jimmy Stewart. Oh, gee whiz. Hey, that's great. I know he's in Westfield, New Jersey. Anyway, he used to listen to you years ago. Great to hear you, Dan. Thank you. Steve from Morris County is taping all 40 hours. Say hello to Sam in Nutley, New Jersey. Okay, Steve. Sam knows you said hello. Kevin Sullivan, Elmhurst. You are my hero. He molds his entire life after. Boy, is he in trouble. This guy's really going down the wrong road. Tom Karchin, thanks for all the fun. Tom's from Plainfield and said, whatever happened to Fat Pontoon? Fat Pontoon is now doing weather on some station in Kansas. I've forgotten which one. Gary Shakeridge of, let's see here, and his mom, Mildred, are enjoying the weekend, bringing back many happy memories. Brought you a birthday cake on WABC in 1968. I remember I had diarrhea for years after that. It was terrible. The cake was, no, I'm kidding. It was all. JC and Irene of Long Island. Dan, you're solo and funny and weird. Whatever that means. Better than any morning people on radio today. I don't like either one of those except Harry's great, but the other stations, I mean, they got some guys on there really ought to be run out of the business. Radio has become radio again, thanks from Frank of Flushing. Flushing is where I spent the first several years of my life, as a matter of fact. Ernie, no, I did, in Queens. I mean, I lived there for 7 years until I moved to Malvern, Long Island. Earl of Bergenfield, he stole your opening screaming, "Who stole your opening theme cartridge?" I don't know. I didn't have an opening theme cartridge here. I have a closing theme somewhere. We'll use that, sure. Glad to hear Dan again. Ann of Cedar Grove. Elise of Edison. Glad to hear Dan again. Should I roll her bob? Yes, roll your bob. We already did that. Vinny of Brooklyn says, great weekend. Found his theme song at a flea market for $1 2 weeks ago. That's wonderful. They found my theme song at a flea market for $1. And a guy came in here last time I was in here subbing for Ron, and he had a copy of it, and he wouldn't let us have it. He took it with him. We did tape it, though. Let's see here. Ray of the Bronx remembers ABC FM show. Oh, yes, I do. That's called The Other Dan Ingram Show. Played jazz on Saturday nights. Steve of Wayne, New Jersey says everything is spectacular. Patty E. of Brunswick says, Dan, you sound exactly the same. Well, it's me. Should I now sound like Herb Oscar? Hello again. Here's my chest on you. Or something like that. Dave Nowicki of Tinton Falls, New Jersey. Yes. It's great hearing the DJs. When can Joe McCoy have a party for the public to meet the DJs? Joe would never have a party, and part of the contract is that we do not have to meet the public. Because there are some people out there, if you've been on the street, you know, you don't want to know them. Not you, of course, Dave, but others, right. Eric Rithold of Massapequa Park says her mom has Good Guys sweatshirt, loves the show. Erica is 10 years old. I don't know what she's remembering, but I know Mom might. Maybe I should remember Mom. Well, anyway, Tom DeStefano of Leonia, New Jersey said, what happened to Peter the Meter Reader and his Weather Girl Fat Pontoon? I told you they're in Kansas. Vince of Hackettstown, New Jersey, introduced him to jazz on the ABC FM show. And always glad to hear you. Thank you, Vince. That's nice. So many things. I could go on doing this all day long, but I'm not going to. I'm going to put on Brenda Mae Tarpley. You remember her? Sure you do. Had the number 11 record in 1960. That's all you got to do. You know her and I know her. But we always called her Brenda Wee.
Anytime you feel in love, you got no place to go. You don't have to be blue. Here's all you gotta do. Call me on the telephone. Tell me that you're all alone, and I'll come running to you, baby. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do when you're lonesome is to call on me, and I'll come running to you as fast as I can. I love and squeeze you. I'll try to please you. 'Cause baby, I want you to be my loving man. I've been waiting for the chance, and you to start a romance. And if you feel the same way too, here's all you gotta do. Tell me just how you feel. Tell me that your love is real, and I'll give my heart to you, baby. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do when you're lonesome is to call on me, and I'll come running to you as fast as I can. I love and squeeze you. I'll try to please you. 'Cause baby, I want you to be my loving man. I've been waiting for the chance, me and you to start a romance. And if you feel the same way too, here's all you gotta do. Tell me just how you feel. Tell me that your love is real, and I'll give my heart to you, baby. That's all you gotta do.
Brenda Lee, number 11 record out of 1960. We're featuring 1960 this hour. And the honor group is folks with a sunburn. I'll never forget when I fell asleep with my hand on my stomach. You know, I look like Gorbachev in reverse.
It's come to our attention some of you are not jumping in puddles, and others have not chased a butterfly in years. So while summer's still here, make time for a pitcher of Country Time lemonade flavored drink mix with a taste of good old-fashioned lemonade and natural lemon flavor. And while it may not be as uplifting as making giraffes out of clouds, it's a start. Country Time. Take time for summer's pleasures.
9 a.m. Temperature 72 degrees. The road ahead curves seductively through the mountain pass. The weather is ideally suited for a convertible and the road tailor-made for a BMW.
It is for this moment that BMW designed the 318i convertible, a car that offers maneuvering and braking equal to BMW's legendary standards. The exhilaration of an innovative 16-valve engine, a price tag close to $29,000, and of course, a top ready to disappear at the very hint of sunshine. But you don't need to wait for the sun to come out to test drive the 318i convertible. Call 1-800-334-4BMW to find your nearest BMW dealer, where you'll discover the difference between an ordinary convertible and the ultimate driving machine. MSRP of $29,035 includes dealer prep, destination, and handling charges, taxes, license, and other options extra.
Hi, honey, where you been?
I've been to the Sharper Image.
Oh, let me guess. Digital mops for the maid?
No, Father's Day stuff.
From Sharper Image?
Yeah.
Well, there goes our house.
It was not that expensive.
Well, that's what you said about that white dress.
That was my wedding dress.
Oh, I remember that, yeah. Oh, what are these?
You put them in your shoes. They're called gel inner soles. Go try them. They massage your feet.
Oh, feet feel good. I like that.
Oh, I thought you would. Guess how much?
From the Sharper Image? $35.
$19.95.
Really?
Yeah.
Gee, they feel great. So, are these for your dad or mine?
They're for the dad of our choice.
Oh, sort of makes a person want to be a father.
Surprise.
No.
The Sharper Image, wonderfully unique and reasonable stuff for fathers who are and fathers who are going to be.
Well, maybe you could let out that white dress.
Maybe you could button your lip.
Over 50 gifts under $50 now at the Sharper Image. Madison at 73rd, South Street Seaport, West 57th, Stamford, Hackensack, Short Hills, Princeton, and Bridgewater.
The Rock Reunion, CBS FM. Super hit 10.
You can shake an apple off an apple tree. Shake a sugar, but you'll never shake me. No siree. I'm gonna stick like glue. Stick because I'm stuck on you. I'm gonna run my fingers through your long black hair and squeeze you tighter than a grizzly bear. Yes, sir, I'm gonna stick like glue. Stick because I'm stuck on you. Hide in the kitchen, hide in the hall. Ain't gonna do you no good at all. 'Cause once I catch you and the kissing starts, a team of wild horses couldn't tear us apart. I gotta take a tiger from his daddy's side, and that's how our love is gonna keep us tight. Oh yeah. I'm gonna stick like glue. Stick because I'm stuck on you. Hide in the kitchen, hide in the hall. Ain't gonna do you no good at all. 'Cause once I catch you and the kissing starts, a team of wild horses couldn't tear us apart. I gotta take a tiger from his daddy's side, and that's how love is gonna keep us tight. Yes, sir, I'm gonna stick like glue, yeah, because I'm stuck on you.
That's the school at 3M.
I'm gonna stick like glue,
Stuck on you.
yeah.
Right, just 15 days after you got out of the Army. Did that in 1960. Number 10 record, Mr. Elbow Parsley. And the word for this hour is mignonette. Mignonette is what you call it when you can only find 5 men.
Super hit 9.
Brooke and Dinah in a rockin' good way. Number 9 out of 1960 on CBS FM.
If you're gonna give me good kisses like that, honey, don't you know I'm gonna give them right back. That's a kiss and get away. That's a kiss and get away. That's a kiss and get away. Mess around and fall in love.
If you're gonna start out hugging me tight, don't mess around just to hug me right, 'cause that's a hugging good way. That's a hugging good way.
With you there.
That's a hugging good way to mess around. it.
You better ask somebody if you don't know what you're doing.
Now you kissed me and you rocked my soul. Don't come around knocking rock and roll, 'cause that's a rockin' good way.
That's right.
Yes, that's a rockin' good way. That's a rockin' good way. To mess around and fall in love. Well, you know you called me on the phone, and just because I was all alone,
That's why I called you.
you came around wooing. You'd better ask somebody if you don't know what you're doing.
Now that you kissed me and rocked my soul, don't come around knocking
Well,
rock
say
and
now.
roll. That's a rockin' good way. I know that's a rockin' good
I'm
way.
with you, baby.
That's a rockin' good way to mess around and fall in love.
You better know it, baby.
I'm digging you.
It's a rockin' good way.
And I'd love to rock. How about you?
Baby, you got what it takes.
Ain't that something? You think they're rock?
This is not to be confused with Rockin' Good Curds, which was another story that from Miss Tuffet or whatever her name was. Oh, yes, I'm informed that a mignonette is a small steak, of course. I'm also informed that the die-variable Wiebelfurzer is working again, and if we press the button, the time slide will roll.
WABC, standing row. Go, go, go!
I'm chewing gum right now. I shouldn't chew. Ron Lundy is dancing in the corner of the studio. I wish you could see this, folks. He's very light on his feet for a big guy. Actually, he's 6'4", weighs about 100 pounds. Ron is the only guy who could fit in Bob Hart's sleeve. He's very thin, very tall. Terribly ugly, though. He has his nose that meets his chin. A little callus there where they rub a lot. Ron always has an ear-to-ear grin on his face, which is easy because both his ears are on the same side of his mouth. Marks his nose on the side. Oh, we got the brand new survey in the Dan Ingram. Tell the bosses out of town we're talking, right? All day long. What does it take to win your loves? Number 9, Junior Walker and the All-Stars. Your Ingram Mess. WABC. Tony, stop drowning me out with the music. I'm a star, remember? Oh, he's a sexy singer, isn't he? That's Tom Jones right there. It's 3 minutes past 3. Oh, go ahead and do it. Very hairy.
WABC. Tuesday night.
Special Tuesday night show at National Speedway. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you, man. I hope your throat heals.
WABC. Power. Play one. Play one. Play one. 77 WABC.
WABC, New York.
WABC. Standing row. Go, go, go.
Boy, you believe it? I just don't believe it. There are men who are going to the moon, and they're going to get out and stand on that thing and get moon dust all over them, or moonshine, or something, whatever it is you get when you're on the moon. And life goes on apace. You know, I'm here to play my recordings and say my little inane things. Strange. The greatest adventure known to mankind. Amazing. Well, we do continue on with whatever it is we're doing now.
WABC. Power. Play four.
Number 4 is 1, 3 Dog 90. Dan Ingram numbers right. 2525. Zegger and Evans right here on WABC. In New York.
Okay, Feet, we're on our way. Say, Feet, are you rebelling?
Stop, I just thought I heard feet talking.
WABC.
Hey, if you're junior size, drop whatever you're doing. I'm getting dressed. All right.
I don't believe I said that. You know, the funny thing was, we when we watched the people on the moon and all that, everybody had predicted exactly what would happen. Oh, the thing would land and the guy would walk in the dust and he'd bounce all over the place. And the one thing they never predicted was the most amazing thing of it all. And they wouldn't have believed it if it had written in science fiction. The one thing they didn't predict is we would all watch it on TV.
The Rock and Roll Radio Reunion. On 101 CBS FM. Super hit 8.
Number 8, Mr. Sam Cooke. Number 8 record in 1960.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. Now, I don't claim to be an A student, but I'm trying to be. For maybe by being an A student, baby, I can win your love for me. Don't know much about history, don't know much biology, don't know much about a science book, don't know much about the French I took, but I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. La ta 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 ta. History. Biology. Well, la ta 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 ta. French I took. Yeah, but I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
And it ended, too. Remember when records ended years ago in the Orient? Yeah, Sam Cooke, one of the great soul singers of all time. We got a bunch of folks on the phone. Glenn from Hoboken says, thank you, CBS FM. You're welcome, Glenn. Terry Moore, Staten Island, says she still got, or says still has, Terry could be a he or a she, I don't know. Whatever. Still has Kemosabe card, still waiting to hear what he's entitled to. Okay, he is entitled to keep the Kemosabe card. That's about it. That's all you got with that. Craig Beachman, who is the assistant PD of WHWH AM in Princeton, New Jersey, is from one afternoon drive personality to another. Dan, you're always the something or other. Anyway, thanks for zillions. Whatever those are, you got them. Zillions of enjoyable quarter hours. We worked 3 or 4 hours at a time, though, sir. Mike Harrison of North Jersey says we want you all to come back forever. Dennis Nadell of Brooklyn said, what happened to Frank Kingston Smith? Last I heard, he was in Massachusetts. Sam Holman has passed away. He remembers the pick of the week. Yes, we used to do that. Let's see. Victor Alicia of Brooklyn and Flatbush says, regards to the late Babalu Lewis. I don't know how we can do that since he did pass away. I know we were international before on a cable, but that's beyond my purview. Anyway, Mike in Bayside says hello. Okay, Mike. Jeff Adams of Coast 100 on the Gulf Coast in Florida is listening and enjoying the show. Yeah, that's right. We're on the bird. We're on the bird. Joel Franco of Bradley Beach, New Jersey is listening on the street of Lorraine Avenue. That sounds very sensual. Chris of Califon says, sounds good. Right. Joe of the Bronx, happy to hear Dan again. Will you be on the air again soon? Yes, probably tomorrow afternoon. I'll come in and bother somebody who's here. Let's see here. It says, well, okay. I'll read it. They put it in front of me. It must be okay. She worked at WABC with you, and she is having a baby in October. Her name is Carol LaFalce. I remember a Carol. Yeah, she says if the baby's a boy, she's going to name it Dan. No, not I. No, happy Hawthorne, New Jersey. And we are on the satellite to Europe now. How about that? Okay, let's continue on with whatever this
Super
is.
Hit 7.
Yeah, Jimmy Jones. Little good timing for you. All right.
Oh, you need time. I'll take a good time. Talk, timing is a thing. It's true. Your timing brought me to you. If little Dave had grabbed that stone lying there on the ground, big Goliath might have stomped on him instead of the other way around. But he had timing. I'll take a good timing. I'll talk, timing is a thing. It's true. Your timing brought me to you. Who in the world would have ever known what Columbus could do if Queen Isabella hadn't offered her jewels in 1492? But she had timing. I'll take a good timing. I'll talk, timing is a thing. It's true. Your timing brought me to you. What would have happened if you and I hadn't just happened to meet? We might have spent the rest of our lives walking down Misery Street. But we had timing. I'll take a good timing. I'll talk, timing is a thing. It's true. Your timing brought me
Picker. Love. That's wonderful. Oh, the mignonette was our word for this hour. Mignonette is a Renaissance dance. It was smaller than a promenade, a little bigger than a gavotte. But then so am I, come to think of it. No, a mignonette is a short musical composition. No, a mignonette is a puppet on a string. I got it straight. Fine. I certainly hope so.
Turn to Rickle when you want the best. They'll help you do it for less. To get it done, help from number one.
This week, Rickle helps you do it better for less with Toro's Home Duty String Trimmer. Toro's lightweight trimmer packs the power of a 2.75 amp motor. This trimmer has a 10-inch swath with an automatic line feed, and it's on sale now for $36.99 before the $7 manufacturer's mail-in rebate. And while you're there, don't forget to enter Rickle's Trip to the Stars sweepstakes. Grand prize includes airfare for 2 to L.A., a stay at the Beverly Hilton, a tour of Paramount Studios, Yankees vs. Angels tickets, plus a pair of studio seats for the Arsenio Hall show. Stop by the Rickle nearest you for details.
Rickle helps you do it better. Better than ever for less.
Sale ends today in New York and New Jersey. No purchase necessary for contest. You got to be 18 or older. Entries must be received today, June 8, 1991. So, walk them in, I guess. Anyway, it's CBS FM 101.
Sparkling and refreshing, Poland Spring does rise. Pure and natural like the clear Maine skies. Spring as fresh as the first rain, straight from nature, straight from Maine. Poland Spring, what it means to be from Maine.
Some folks let nature take its course. In Maine, we demand it, especially in Poland Spring sparkling water. We use only pure spring water and add the natural flavor of lemon, lime, orange, and cherry. They're all sugar-free, all calorie-free, and all available in our new Take Anywhere 1-liter bottle.
Poland Spring, what it means to be from Maine. Poland Spring, what it means to be from Maine.
And I thought Poland Spring was a motel in Warsaw.
Hello, American Express. This is Miss Preston. How can I help you?
I was looking over my bill, and my wife and I noticed a charge that neither one of us recognized.
Okay, I'll need your card number.
American Express knows the importance of providing accurate records for its card members.
Did you see the charge from that shoe store?
I see a few.
Yeah, that's the problem. See, since we don't have all the receipts, we matched all of the charges to the new shoes in our closet.
Oh, that's a novel concept.
Yeah, it didn't work. There was one charge left over, $115.
Yeah, I see it.
Did we actually charge that?
Well, the second page of your bill should have copies of all your receipts.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's our enhanced billing. We do.
No. I mean, I forgot about the kids.
You forgot about your kids?
Well, we bought new sneakers for all of them, again.
Only American Express has an enhanced billing system with a backup page where records of all your charges are conveniently reproduced.
Never thought to check your kids' closets, huh?
Ooh, that's a scary thought.
The privileges of membership only with the American Express card. Don't leave home without it. To apply for membership, call 1-800-THE-CARD.
101 CBS FM, where the action is.
Super Hit 6. Number 6 from 1960, Mr. Bobby Rydell.
Kicks, cats, cool, school. Yeah, I go with swing in school. Go where the chicks are kicks and the cats are cool. Well, we dance the ladies and we dress the ladies. Whoa, I go with swing in school. That's cool.
yeah, my friend Shlomo went to Swinging Shul, too. He had a wonderful time there. Oh, I got a whole bunch of calls here. John Kelly, whatever happened to Fat Pontoon and her hairy legs, her mustache, and her orchestra? I told you she's out in Kansas City, where everybody's like that. No. Whatever happened to the time She's So Fine? I played it 4 times in a row. Oh, yeah, that's right. That was the record that George Harrison is alleged to have copied with My Sweet Lord and lost a couple of $1 million. Lady Catherine. Lady Catherine. Bruce's Lady Catherine says it's a really good show, and I should wish her a happy birthday. So happy birthday, Lady Catherine. Jimmy from Valley Stream. What happened to Jim Nettleton? Jim Nettleton was in Philadelphia working there last time I heard at one of those stations where the music is untouched by human hands. I mean, it's a very, very old music on cylinders, I think. And Roby Young was in Miami, and as a matter of fact, Roby Young is, I can just press the magic button. I'll press the magic button, and Roby will be amongst us.
Right here, Roby Young from WABC.
Right.
Ding! Oh, that bell.
Yes.
Now, one of the funny things that happened, guys, remember back, a few years ago, it was mid-afternoon, and there's this funny little switch down by the engineer's feet.
Right.
And one of the engineers, during my show, happened to hit the switch accidentally.
Right.
It was that point that WABC AM went on WABC FM, and the FM was on the AM. And they said it couldn't be done.
It was done all right. I remember the guy who did it, too. Went right on working there. Nobody ever bothered him. Actually, Roby used to be on between Ron and me. Ron was on till 1 o'clock, and Roby was on 1 to 3. And Ron and I used to call it the Young Gap.
Super hit 5, hit 5, hit 5.
Number 5, Jackie Wilson. One of the greats of all of them. From Detroit, this is Nights.
Here comes the night, another night to dream about you. Night, each lovely night, the only time I'm not without you. Once more I feel your kisses. Once more I know what bliss is. Comes on, my darling, you're gone, but you come back into my arms each night. Once more I feel your kisses. Once more I know what bliss is. Comes on, my darling, you're gone, but you come back into my arms each
Jackie Wilson. That's Night, all right. Number 5 out of 1960 as we count them down for you. Right here on CBS FM 101.1, the Rock and Roll Radio Greats Reunion.
Ready? Name a delicious meal that's low in fat and only 160 calories.
How about hamburgers?
Sure, if you can live with all the fats. Eat only 2 itty-bitty bites, hold them on, and forget the ketchup.
No, I love chicken.
Okay for calories, but as for fat, only the serving size of the average 5-year-old satisfies you. Or you could try Shady Brook Farms marinated turkey breast cutlets. Adult-sized farm fresh cutlets drenched in a variety of marinades like tasty teriyaki, zesty Italian style, and others. All cook up in minutes and each is 160 calories and 97% fat-free. Still stuck for ideas?
Maybe spaghetti?
Oh, a few thin strands, but you can smother it with a thimbleful of sauce. Or try Shady Brook Farms marinated turkey breast cutlets. They're deliciously fresh, deliciously different, and deliciously healthy.
Yes, thank you, Ralph. Pick up some Shady Brook Farms marinated turkey breast cutlets from the fresh poultry section of your supermarket, general store, and enjoy them tonight. Whatever, wherever you can find them, get them, and do them tonight, and that's an order. You understand? Okay.
Do you have the carpet jitters? That funny feeling you get when you need new carpet but don't know where to go, what to buy, or how much to spend? Well, put the jitters to rest. Give Giant Carpet a try. Their prices are always low, and at Giant, there's no pressure to buy. Our professionals help you make the choice from one of America's largest selections. And the service doesn't stop there. You can get 48-hour delivery, guaranteed quality installation. Giant even checks in afterwards to be sure you're satisfied. And all this week at Giant Carpet, they're having their famous half-price carpet sale. Over 100,000 square yards of quality wall-to-wall carpet in a host of colors, styles, and fibers reduced to half their regular price. Get 100% nylon heather tones for just $9.99. Or DuPont Stainmaster Saxony Plush, only $16.99 installed, including padding and custom stairwork. Carpet and installation unconditionally guaranteed for the life of the carpet. So hurry to Giant now through Tuesday and get your new carpet at a great price. Half price. Only at Giant Carpet.
Summer is a wonderful time for photos, birthdays, and beaches, and barbecues. 50 million times this year, someone will take a photo and bring it to Genevieve's for developing. We'll give you back great 4x6 prints the next day, or they're free. And Genevieve's will also do something for those prints that's truly remarkable. We'll protect every one and the negatives with 3M Photo Guard. Because beaches can mean ketchup on the photos, and birthdays and barbecues come with sticky little fingers. So a 4x6 photo from Genevieve's is a memory that lasts a little longer. And if Photo Guard's not enough protection, right now we'll give you a second set of prints free with a coupon from the Genevieve Circular. So take those summer pictures and take the film to Genevieve's.
You're looking good at Genevieve's. We'll take good care of you. The Rock Reunion, CBS FM. Super hit 4, hit 4, hit 4, hit 4.
yes. Conchetta Rosa Maria Francano. That was Connie Francis, as you know her, with Jealous of You, which was the other side of, what was the other side? Everybody Somebody's Fool? Is that the other side of it? Yes, I believe so. Anyway, that was the number 3 record that year. 1960 is the year we're doing it. I'm Dan Ingram. We're doing it for you on CBS FM.
Super hit, 3 hit.
Remember Ryan Holden? Me either. Well, anyway, it was number 3. You guys gonna do something? Or... don't tell me he's leaving lunch. Have him put the sandwich down. Ryan, it's a one shot. You got it now, or you don't have it at all. I'm sorry, I'm late. Stand over there and just sing the song. Thank you, sir.
I love you so more than you ever know. It's not I need and say a prayer for me when I wake. You'll still be there. I need your love with all my heart. Promise me you'll never part. We have a love that should be true love for all eternity. Always remember, my love is true, no matter what I may do. Stay in this heart of mine until the very end of time.
Would someone get that man a new reed, please?
I cherish, I think of you, this love so plain and true. I ask the Lord on up above to never take away a love, no matter what I may do. Remember, my love is true. We have a love that should be true love for all
There is a place for bulimia.
It's the rock and roll radio praise weekend. 101 WCBS Remember your favorite DJs. Dan Ingram. On 101 CBS FM. Super hit, 2 hit.
I choose not to speak.
There's a man in the funny papers we all know. He lived way back a long time ago. He don't eat nothing but a fair cat's stew. to fall. He's got a big ugly club and a head full of hair. Like great big lions and grizzly bears. He's the toughest man there is alive. Wearing clothes from a wildcat's hide. He's the king of the jungle jive. Look at that caveman go. He rides through the jungle town, limbs off the trees. Knocking great big monsters dead on their knees. The cats don't bug him 'cause they know better. 'Cause he's a mean motor scooter and a bad go-getter. He's the toughest man there is alive. Wearing clothes from a wildcat's hide. He's the holly-gully king of jive. Look at that caveman go. There he goes. Look at that caveman go. Ride, Daddy, ride.
Right, Daddy.
Hey ho.
That was Dante and the Evergreens, #2 record from 1960. If you remember, the Hollywood Argyles also had a record of that, which was a big hit, too, at the exact same time, the same record. I don't know who copied who or who covered who, but that was the way it was. The fax number, if you want to fax us, is 212-975-9123. That's easy to remember, 212-975-9123. It is 5 minutes past 3 o'clock. It is 86 degrees. I just did the time and temperature. How about that? I haven't done that in years. On CBS FM 101.1.
Super hit one, hit one, hit one.
#1 record. Yeah. The Everleys, Don and Phil. These clowns.
Don't want your love anymore. Don't want your kisses, that's for sure. I die each time I hear this sound. Here he comes, that's Kathy's clown. I've gotta stand tall. You know a man can't crawl. Oh, but he knows he can't lie. And he lives him passing by. He's not a man at all. Don't want your love anymore. Don't want your kisses, that's for sure. I die each time I hear this sound. Here he comes, that's Kathy's clown. When you see me shed a tear, and you know that it's sincere, don't you think it's kinda sad that you're treating me so bad, or don't you even care? Don't want your love anymore. Don't want your kisses, that's for sure. I die each time I hear this sound. Here he comes, that's Kathy's clown.
That's Kathy's clown, all right.
That's Kathy's clown.
The honor group of this hour are folks with a bald spot. You got a bald spot? Huh? Yeah, I don't. I still have, you have where? You have two from friction. Well, good for you. Well, anyway, if you have a bald spot, you are in the honor group of the day. Going back to 1968, November of 68. The titles.
Gotta think about you. I just can't live without you. I really want you ever near me. Your looks intoxicate me. Even though your folks hate me, there's no one like you, Eleanor, really. Let's go out to a movie. What do you say now, Eleanor, can we? They'll turn the lights way down low. Maybe we won't watch the show. I think I love you, Eleanor, love me.
Record that ends. How about that? That's nice. That's Eleanor and the Turtles back in 1968. I'm Dan Ingram on CBS FM 101.1. If you want to make a request, call 1-800-367-1101. That's easy enough. 1-800-367-1101. I am, who am I, please? I always know that. Hey, when you step on the scale, it seems like there's got to be someone else standing on there when you... I mean, if you're a little more than you used to be, Froze Fruits got the perfect guilt-free snack. Frozen, fresh fruit bars are nutritious, and they're healthy. They taste great. Froze Fruit. Froze Fruit bars are low in calories, and most have no fat and no cholesterol. Now, you try the 14 terrific fruit flavors with natural chunks of fruit, the 5 new non-fat froze fruit yogurt fruit bars, or the chocolate or vanilla bars with non-fat yogurt in the new silver wrappers. Perfect for you, the whole family, and even a guy next door. So, when was the last time you had a refreshing, delicious froze fruit? Make it soon.
Get your sporty Toyota Celica from your Toyota dealer right now, and he'll push your hot buttons. Toyota Celica, the car Consumers Digest rates a best buy. And right now, your Toyota dealers have all the Celicas you want, and they're pressing all the hot buttons, like option package savings. Plus, your dealer's own discounts for combined savings that add up to hundreds. And the hot buttons don't stop there. There's plenty more buttons to push, like special financing for qualified customers, dealer discounts, lease deals, special hours, and immediate delivery on in-stock models. Everybody loves the hot buttons on Celica, and Toyota dealers have more Celicas for you to choose from than ever, which makes right now the best time to get the Toyota Celica you want, just the way you want it. Hurry over to your Toyota dealer now and get your Celica. He knows how to push those hot buttons, and he's pushing them all. I love what you do for me, Toyota.
All right, hurry into your Tri-State Toyota dealer. It's the only place you can push all the hot buttons on the cars and trucks you want, especially the ones for savings. Toyota, I love what you do for me. Stand by in 1 minute, the bounciest record ever made.
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. Blow out the candles, Grandpa.
Okay, honey, here goes.
If you're celebrating retirement age, SBLI's low-cost senior life is the perfect gift. It's easy to buy and affordable, too. Men up to age 72 can buy as much as $13,000. Women up to age 75 can buy as much as $17,500. And SBLI guarantees your acceptance. There's no medical exam or health questions, and your premium never goes up, nor does your insurance ever go down. Plus, there's cash value on the insurance.
Did you make a wish, Grandpa?
I sure did, honey. SBLI Senior Life for peace of mind. For more information, stop in at your local savings bank or call 1-800-GET-SBLI for a brochure. That's 1-800-GET-SBLI. And it's soon going to come true. SBLI Fund, New York, New York, Policy L11. Limited death benefit during first 2 years.
The radio breaks all weekend long.
bounce, 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 bounciest record ever made. I love this record. Spiral Staircase on CBS FM, the Rock and Roll Radio Greats Weekend.
I don't remember what day it was. I didn't notice what time it was. All I know is that I fell in love with you. And if all my dreams come true, I'll be spending time with you. Every day's a new day in love with you. With each day comes a new way of loving you. Every time I kiss your lips, my mind starts to wander. If all my dreams come true, I'll be spending time with you. Oh, I love you for today and yesterday. Tonight as much as tomorrow. I love you for today and yesterday. But darling, not as much as tomorrow. Oh, take springtime just a day away. Cupid, we don't need you now, be on your way. I thank the Lord for love like ours that grows ever stronger. And I always will be true. I know you feel the same way too. Oh, I love you for today and yesterday. Tonight as much as tomorrow. I love you for today and yesterday. But only half as much as tomorrow. Every day's a new day. Every time I love you. Every way's a new way. Every time I love you.
Oh, I love you more today than yesterday, but not as much as Bruce Morrow, indeed. Oh, I see the magic doorway is opening, and stepping through the doorway.
Hello, Dan. This is John Maher.
Ah.
Hey, what a pleasure to say hello to a former colleague. Despite your frequent comments about our old newsroom and perhaps an attempt to break me up, and the jokes about the occasional bad sartorial choices of an early morning newsman who had to dress in the dark, Dan, it was all in fun, and it's really wonderful to hear this reunion. Good luck to you.
You think it was all in fun, John? I hate to tell you. Nah, John's a great guy. He's over at Wins now and doing real well, we're glad to say. It's 16 minutes after 3 o'clock, and we got a record from the same year as Bounce, 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 which three word, well, it's Dance, Dance, Dance is what it is.
After 6 hours of school, I had enough for the day. I hit the radio dial and tuned it all the way. I got a dance, 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 right there, the party hall. When I pick foot down, I'm trying to shake it off quick. With my chick by my side, the radio does the trick. I love to dance, 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 gotta be too hard. Dance, 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 right there, the party hall.
carpet and your precious love from 1967. And stop bugging a lady on the phone, please. No more requests, because that's it for this hour. I mean, we got 5 million records and a whole bunch of grumpy people out there. And I also, the people who called to tell me the Dance 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 was in 64, not 69. My 4 looked like a 9, so you should shoot me anyway. It's the Rock and Roll Radio Semi-Grace Weekend with me, Dan Ingram, 22 minutes past 3 o'clock on CBS FM 101.1. Our show is sponsored in part by Lee Miles Transmissions. And Lee Miles, the most trusted name in transmission since 1947. The transmission specialists who've been in business for over 40 years and whose only business has been repairing and replacing car transmissions, foreign or domestic. Now, you got a transmission problem, there's only one company to call, Lee Miles. You want the work done right, the right price, you call Lee Miles. It's that simple. In today's economy, if you put off kind of certain decisions, well, you know, it can cost you a lot more later on. Simple transmission problems can grow into expensive bills. Now, Lee Miles' free Check 11 service can identify transmission problems early, saves you a lot of time and money. So bring in your car for a free checkup if any repairs are needed. The price they give you is the price you pay. And it's not, well, let's estimate, it would cost you too much more. No, they're not that way. Lee Miles has what they call their honesty guarantee. Lee Miles honors most extended warranties, too. They'll tow your car in, no charge, diagnose the problem, and contact your warranty company. At participating dealers, if a deductible is required, Lee Miles will absorb it, will handle all the paperwork, and then repair your transmission using only the finest quality parts. So check the white pages for your neighborhood dealer. Lee Miles, the most trusted name in transmissions for over 40 years.
This will be the only weekend you can take advantage of that $60 million savings happening at Siemens. Have you read about it, heard about it? Big ad in yesterday's paper. Siemens wall-to-wall clearance is a reality today for 12 amazing hours. More than a great departmental savings event, more than a holiday sale with select items reduced. Siemens wall-to-wall clearance offers everything, every item, at every Siemens location at incredible clearance reductions, plainly marked for your quick and easy selection. Contemporary living room packages, Italian leather living room packages, traditional colonial furniture, sofa beds, love seats, chairs, bedrooms, dining rooms, wall units, dinettes, bedding, tables. Nothing's held back. Credit terms available. And you can use Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover. This just may be the biggest clearance in Siemens' 57-year history. Every Siemens store is participating in New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Connecticut.
We're here on the scene of the latest outbreak of seemingly ordinary people gone completely mad. Grown men, women, children, grandmothers, all going wacky. Oh, sir.
Yo!
You're the mayor of this town.
I am.
Well, can you tell us where these people are being taken?
Yo, back to the farm.
Ah, the funny farm.
Welsh Farms.
Welsh
Farms. See, every time our citizens taste Welsh Farms country delicious milk, ice cream, frozen yogurt, they react the same. They get completely carried away.
Well, would you say their systems are a bit shocked to taste ice cream and frozen yogurt this pure and natural?
That's a theory, yes.
Uh-huh.
See, many of them remember Welsh Farms as children. They've been around for 100 years, you know.
Ice cream flashback. Yeah. Well, there you have it. People getting carried away by the taste of Welsh Farms. In a word, they're crazy about the stuff. Maybe I'll try a little here.
Taste the difference. You'll see.
Hey, I want more.
There's good, there's better, and then there's Welsh Farms.
All right, pick up your favorite flavor of Welsh Farms ice cream on sale for $2.69 a half gallon. That's a good deal this week at ShopRite's where available.
101 CBS FM, where the action is.
We said we'd do a few dedications and requests, and we just have time for a couple of them this half hour. The first one goes out to Anthony Primo, North Bergen, New Jersey. He wanted to hear the Beach Boys live doing Graduation. Screech, squeal, and scream. I got 9 million things to read here, and I could turn this into a talk show. Huh? No, you don't. I'm going to read some. Anyway, let's see. Jim in Cliffside is out there listening. So is Kenneth Levitas, who's an MD, and says some wonderful, nice things about all the guys here. Pete Clary of Hawthorne, New Jersey, has a 3-door Lincoln convertible. That means you've been in an accident, Pete. Karen Servito, 1970 McDonald's, yes, and they won prizes when we gave those buttons away in the American Bread Crumbling Company. Karen Servito evidently won some prizes. I hope so. Vic from Valley Stream is out there. Michelle from Staten Island. Warren of New Hyde Park. Everybody says hello from New Hyde Park. Bob from Bayside. Jack from Staten Island. Frank from Brooklyn. Jim Bateman from the Armed Forces, to all the Armed Forces from Dover, New Jersey. We're with you, Desert Storm. They've been listening all day, and we've been on the bird out to them, too. And let's see here, to CBSM, a fax transmittal sheet. This is signed C.A. something Y. Well, anyway, I can't read your writing, but your typing is very good. It's good to be on the radio, and I'm glad you like what's going on. And it said, I interviewed you recently for FMU Radio. Glad to have you again. With love, Glenn Jones. Thank you, Glenn. To Dan Ingram and all the good guys and all the All-Americans. How about some Dion? We just did that a little while ago, and we'll try to get some more on for you. Every single Tuesday, Dan, every single week, I jotted down the new survey numbers. Oh, that was survey day on AB, whatever it was. New York Radio sounds like New York Radio with you back. Thank you, Phil of Cliffside Park. And it says, I love you, roll your butt with me, Dorian Devons. Is that a man or a woman? Well, these days, you don't ask, okay? All right. Thank you very much.
Radio Reunion. On 101 CBS FM.
Change, 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 ooh. For 5 long years, I thought you were my man, but I found out I'm just a link in your chain. Oh, you got me where you want me. I ain't nothing but your fool. You treat me mean. Oh, you treat me cruel. Change, 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 fool. Every change has got a weak link. I might be weak time, but I feel strange. You told me to leave you alone. My father said, come on home. My doctor said, take it easy. Oh, but your loving is much too strong. I'm headed to you. Change, 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 ooh. Oh, one of these mornings, the change is gonna break. But up until then, yeah, I'm gonna take all I can take. Oh, yeah. Change, 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 change,
Shane, 68 music with my main singing lady, Aretha Franklin. Hey, thanks for Alan Sherman for the nice words. Nice for him to fax to us. And let's see here. Bob Tarwacki called and said, thank you for playing Happy-Go-Lucky Me by Paul Evans. I was 6 years old. My mom bought me the record. I played it till it wore out. What was on the flip side? We'll never know. You wore it right through. It says, Karen Starkey calls and says, I grew up listening to you. I've been blind all my life, and I always went to public school. Although I did well in school, it wasn't easy. And when I was feeling a lot down or upset about something, you'd make me laugh. Well, thank you, Karen. That's kind of nice to hear. Steve from Yonkers says hello. So does Fred from Chester, and Michael Rehack from Manhattan, and Raymond Bladsky of the Bronx, and Jeff from Florida. He's listening in Florida by satellite. It's good to hear you again. We really are all over the country, aren't we? Cynthia from Brooklyn also is listening by satellite. Says she's manual training at John Jay College High School, and announces their reunion for October of '92. Right to the school for information. Bill Riley, North Jersey. Dan, you helped me do more homework than you'll ever know. Mary Schindelheim, who's been listening for 22 years, loves CBS FM. That's great. And let's see, Cheryl Santarelli of Hackettstown says they didn't have the pleasure of growing up listening, but she likes what she's hearing now. That's nice. Susan from Queens says thank you for a wonderful weekend. Frank DeBellis at Jersey City, one of the greatest shows we've ever had. Dave Sherman, Norwalk, Connecticut. Do you have any idea what happened to Jim Perry? Jim Perry was a game show host for a long time on a show with cards on it. I can't remember if Card Sharks or something like that, whatever the title was. And he's been doing that for a long time. Louis Castabria says he used to listen to you when he was very young. Oh, thanks a lot. Well, Joe Seaman of Edison, New Jersey remembers me doing a commercial for A&P, and I said boneless chuck for sale for 39 cents a pound. And yes, indeed, I remember boneless chuck. They used to keep him in a wash tub. And boneless, how you doing down there? I understand boneless. I can understand his talk. The problem with boneless is if it rains, he drowns. Yeah, John Pelly, Clifton, New Jersey. Yeah, Danny and the Juniors, it's for you. Yeah, thanks for the welcome back. Rock and roll bees here to stay, you know it.
Rock and roll is here to stay. It will never die. It was meant to be that way, so I don't know why. I don't care what people say. Rock and roll is here to stay. We don't care what people say. Rock and roll is here to stay. Rock and roll will always be. I dig it to the end. It'll go down in history. Just to watch my friend. Rock and roll will always be. It'll go down in history. Rock and roll will always be. It'll go down in history. Everybody rock. Everybody rock. Everybody
didn't end. I thought this one that plink, 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 plunk, and that was it. Well, they didn't plunk. Hey, listen, Bob and Teresa called in, and they wanted to hear Daddy's Home. I can't find it. It's around somewhere, but anyway, thanks for calling in. Ann Sibilia of Newark, New Jersey, and let's see here, Ryan of Clifton, New Jersey. All right. John Krekel of Newark, New Jersey, among the many folks who have called and said, get out of town. And, anyway, thank you very large, and I've just been informed that I haven't said it yet. I'll say it now. You're listening to the Ingram Flingrum.
Summer's a wonderful time for photos, birthdays, and beaches, and barbecues. 50 million times this year, someone will take a photo and bring it to Genevieve's for developing. We'll give you back great 4x6 prints the next day, or they're free. And Genevieve's will also do something for those prints that's truly remarkable. We'll protect every one and the negatives with 3M PhotoGuard. Because beaches can mean ketchup on the photos, and birthdays and barbecues come with sticky little fingers. So a 4x6 photo from Genevieve's is a memory that lasts a little longer. And if PhotoGuard's not enough protection, right now we'll give you a second set of prints free with a coupon from the Genevieve Circular. So take those summer pictures and take the film to Genevieve's.
You're looking good at Genevieve's. We'll take good care of you.
Yes, this show is sponsored in part by Genevieve's Drugstores.
A truck you can live with, America. A truck you can work with, America. A truck you can play with, America. A truck you can stay with, America. GMC truck, dependability. GMC truck, reliability. GMC truck.
Get into action today with Action Cash. Get $1,000 cash back on new 1991 and 1990 Safari vans. Exceed or choose low APR GMAC financing. You must take retail delivery out of dealer stock by July 7th, 1991. Dealer financial participation may affect consumer cost. See your participating dealer for qualification details. And hurry, don't miss the action with Action Cash.
See your New York, New Jersey GMC truck dealers today.
Unbelievable 75th anniversary special, nickel hot dogs. Yeah, you heard right. A Nathan's for a nickel. When you buy one Nathan's hot dog, you'll get the second for a nickel. The original 1916 price. Better hurry. Nickel hot dogs are only at participating Nathan's for a limited time.
CBS FM 101.1 with the Rock and Roll Radio Greats Reunion Weekend. We've got a VHS tape of sweet talking guys from Rhino Home Video featuring legendary disc jockeys of the 50s and 60s. Many of the radio greats you're hearing this weekend are highlighted on the tape. We'll take a random call right now at 1-800-367-1101. You may win only one call-in contest every 30 days. Decision of the judges is final. That's 1-800-367-1101. CBS FM.
101 CBS FM, where the action is.
You talk about a hotline, the phone just melted. That's unbelievable. Oh, I forgot to tell you, our word for this hour is termagant. Termagant is a paint store. Then you've seen those. I'm sure the Termagant Home Center. No, actually, termagant means when you're 9 months gone, baby. Boom, 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 boom. The Drifters, 1959. There goes my baby. Goodbye, baby. was my baby right there. It's and let's see, Monticello, New York loves me. That says right here in this paper. What was the last song you played on WABC in 1982? It was American Pie by Don McLean. And if you think I wouldn't remember that, if that's the day radio died, they said, but they didn't. It's alive and well right here at CBS FM 101.1. Bob Bradley, Eastchester, says, do you think personality radio in this format would work on radio today? It is working. It's right here on CBS FM. What are you talking about? Stay tuned. There's a lot more coming up. Even Jake Spector is going to be here in a couple minutes, too. You can, that's all right. It'll be good, I'm sure. It will be good. Well, okay, good. Let's see. Eddie Chanel of Fairlawn, New Jersey says, great to hear you. What are you doing with your life? I'm living with a lady by the name of Maureen Donnelly, who is the great love of my life, and I'm very happy. Any advice to future jocks? Get out of the business. There's not enough work right now. Ed of Wyckoff, New Jersey, says he is a permanent Kimosabi Club member. Give one last one before you leave. A buy now Kimosabi? Oh, I promise that. I'll do that. But right now, Mr. Domino is amongst us. I left my thrill or my heart or my wallet or something on Blueberry Hill. Look at those rings on his fingers. My God, he's rich.
I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. On Blueberry Hill. When I found you, the moon stood still on Blueberry Hill. It lingered until my dream came true. The wind in the willow played love's sweet melody. But all of those vows you made were never to be. We're apart. You bought me still. Oh, you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. The wind in the willow played love's sweet melody. But all of those vows you made were only to be. We're apart. You thought of me still. Oh, you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill.
Blueberry Hill. Lance Domino. Who is, that's where they got the name Chubby Checker. I assume you know that. Okay, they said, well, let's make it like small, and they said, okay, that's the diminutive form of Fats Domino. That's for real. That's not a joke, although it might have sounded like it, but not to you. It's 11 minutes in front of 4 o'clock, and Jake Spector just walked in. Jack, I understand you're still wearing the earphones that I gave to you many years ago.
Purloined.
You purloined.
Stole. Stole, that's a good word.
I handed them to you right to your very hands, and you mean you're still wearing them? The poison hasn't worked yet.
It never will.
You said it was slow acting, but
the talent seeped through a little bit.
Jake will be here doing his brand of whatever it is he gets away with in just about...
You notice that?
About
all these years, I'm still faking them out.
Right, yeah, I understand, right. We're going back to 1965 and the Fortunes. Remember them? You got your troubles, I got mine. Yeah, you got Jack Spector coming right up.
Surus.
I see that worried look upon your face. You've got your troubles, I've got mine. Please find somebody else to take your place. You've got your troubles, I've got mine. I do have
Fortune's doing it for you. And congratulations to Andrea Tobias of the Bronx. Just won a videotape of Sweet Talking Guys from CBS FM 101.1. Promotional consideration furnished by Rhino Home Video, right? For your chance to win, keep listening to New York's oldies station, CBS FM 101.1.
This week, Rickle helps you do it better for less with Color Right Waterworks all-weather hose in a 50-foot length, now just $16.99. It's tire cord reinforced, and Color Right's new O-ring washer design protects against leaks. And while you're there, don't forget to enter Rickle's Trip to the Stars sweepstakes. Grand prize includes airfare for two to L.A., a stay at the Beverly Hilton, a tour of Paramount Studios, Yankees versus Angels tickets, plus a pair of studio seats for the Arsenio Hall show. Stop by the Rickle nearest you today for details.
Our sale ends today in New York and New Jersey. No purchase necessary for contest. You got to be 18 or older, and entry's got to be received by today. So walk right into the store with your entry. Up top.
What's the word but Oscar my winner?
Hey, buddy.
Everyone
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, guy.
What?
That hot dog you're eating, it's missing something.
Missing something?
Yep.
Oh, no, it's not. I know these hot dogs. I was eating them before you were even born.
Not these hot dogs. These are light hot dogs from Oscar Mayer. They have a third less fat than our regular hot dogs. But since they taste so great, even our biggest fans won't know what they're missing.
All right, Oscar Mayer products are priced for value at King Cullen, where you have it all. At King Cullen, you can enjoy low prices on quality brands, great produce, terrific meat and seafood, service delis, in-store bakeries, and at many King Cullen stores, 24-hour shopping, plus any day you go to the Meadowlands Fair from June 20 through July 7. Save up to $4 when you present an Oscar Mayer light hot dog proof of purchase from King Cullen at the Giant Stadium ticket boxes.
I said nothing. No, there ain't nothing missing from my Oscar Mayer wiener.
This is the story of three people. Each had $10,000. Each went to their bank to deposit the money. The first person got
a hearty handshake.
The second person got
a friendly smile.
And then there was the Bank of New York customer. She deposited $10,000 and got
$10 cash on the spot, and higher interest on a CD, and lower interest on a loan, and 10 fee-free traveler's checks, and $10 off any new safe deposit rental, and $10 off any purchase made.
All this is available with our Perfect 10 offer. Just come into the Bank of New York and deposit $10,000 into a new or existing personal account, and you can get 10 valuable bonuses. To find out about it all, call 1-800-422-1784. But hurry, our Perfect 10 offer expires July 1st, which may be the only less than perfect thing about it. The Perfect 10, only from the Bank of New York, member FDIC.
Ah, grand. Thank you. FDIC, baby. You remember that song. I'd like to thank Andrea Wayner. I believe that's how it's pronounced. And Merle of New York. Andrea's from Brooklyn. Dave from WFMU. Paul of North Hills in Long Island. Joan of Bound Brook, New Jersey. And Steve from Fresh Meadows, who all said some awfully nice things over the phone. Thank you very much for calling. A reminder, the Essex County Sheriff's Office provides an AIDS awareness program for the citizens of Essex County. To schedule an AIDS awareness program, contact the Essex County Sheriff's Office at 201-621-4139. CBS FM with you in mind.
The Rock Reunion, CBS FM.
Go back with the Euros to 1961 and nail it down with Life is But a Dream and Reality is a Crutch.
Will you take part in my life? My love, that is my dream. Life is but a dream. It's what you make it. Always try to give. Don't ever take it. Life has its music. Life has its songs of love. Yes, life is but a dream. And I dream of you, strange as it may seem. I always love you. I'm trying to tell you just what you mean to me. I love you.
marvelous, isn't it? You're easily pleased, my dear. Yes, I'm going to do it. First of all, before I do that, I want to thank Bob Sagendorf for doing all as he's done, which has made the whole thing possible for me. I'd like to thank Mr. McCoy, sir, for putting it all together, and everybody else here at CBS FM who have made the whole day wonderful. Now, for those people who would like me to play my closing theme without talking so you can tape it, I'm going to tell you this. You ready? You got your tape machine ready? Everybody ready? Okay, get it going. I am going to talk. It's been a wonderful day. Jack Spector coming up right after the news. And, I especially want to thank a brand new phenomenon. I've been looking out the window here down the street. There's a guy I've been listening, sitting in his car for the last three and a half, almost 4 hours. And his car has a little sign in the window. No radio in car. It's the new thing in New York. Thanks a bunch for listening. Bye now, Kimosabe!
Dan Ingram on New York's WCBS FM from 21 years ago yesterday, June 8, 1991. And I just wanted to point something out about that air check. I mean, we all know that Dan Ingram is a great DJ, the great one-liners, the double entendres. He hits the posts, he reads the commercials, he does it all so well. But one thing that Dan does not always get credit for is how well he could pace a top 40, or in this case, oldies radio show, because you don't think about that. It just kind of happens. But when you listen to that show that he just did on WCBS FM, the pacing of the show, when the jingles start, when he talks, when he cues his engineer, all of those things you don't necessarily think about when you're listening to Dan, but he did them so incredibly well. And there are so many great DJs from the Top 40 era, and we try to exhibit them on the Rewound Radio DJ Hall of Fame show every Saturday here at Rewound Radio. But if you're going to pick one great DJ, and not just because of all the things I mentioned, but because of his ability to pace a radio show, to make it move along, to make it sound great, it was Dan Ingram. Man, it was so much behind the scenes that with all the great things that always get said about Dan, that is the one thing people frequently leave out. So before you turn your tape recorders off, I thought maybe you'd like that at the end of it, that when you listen to that show again and again and again, it's not WABC, it's a different radio station, but it's WCBS FM, and it's Dan Ingram and the way he can pace a radio show. Just amazing. And he said at the end of that he was going to play Tri-Fi drums without talking over it, and then he talked over it. So you know what? Let's play it and not talk over it.